Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and yes, you have read the title right. The New Jersey Devils have called to talk about trading for Captain Quinn Hughes. This is worst case scenario for me because I've been saying I'm the guy. We're not trading Quinn. There's no way. Don't trade the best player, the best defenseman we've ever had, potentially the best player this franchise has ever seen. But I get it. This team's struggling. We're last place. We're talking last place. And we didn't see that coming. I know that a lot of it had to hinge on being healthy to be successful, which we have not been. And I get why we're talking about this, but I'm really struggling with this fact. Now, I just got to get over it. Now, I just want to talk to you quickly about this. I want to get real close to the camera because, people are like freaking out. Oh my goodness, the New Jersey Devils have called about Quinn Hughes. Yes, that's exactly what they should do. This is what it's like. If you're a general manager and you have Jack and Luke, and you know that they all want to play together, it is your duty and your job to call. So I'm actually not blown away that the New Jersey Devils have actually officially called. And this is according to Elliot Freeman, right? So it would be more of a report than a rumor. Of course they're going to call. Why wouldn't they call? Absolutely they should call, right? And so if you're looking at it and you're sitting there and you're wondering, "Oh my goodness," it's like, "Yeah, that's exactly what they should be doing." Now, here's the thing. Here's the conversation, right? They're sitting there and going, "Hey man, we're going to get this guy for free in 2 years." Or we're at that stage right now where we could try to go and contend to win a cup now. I'm telling you right now, going and landing a Quinn Hughes to shore up your back end, to shore up that power play, to shore up that he pushes you over the top. That's what he does. And I mean, once Jack comes back, doesn't get it, what a crazy injury, cutting his hand. Okay. This is what we're talking about here. Look at how good they are. Okay, I should bring up the NHL standings, okay? Just as of today. So now I'm making this at 12:29 a.m. December 7th, okay? And we'll just go to conference, okay? We'll just go to conference. I'll just show you where they're at. This is as of last night's stuff, okay? So we're talking right here in the Eastern Conference that they are 10th. They have dropped. They were up where the Islanders were. So if you look at the divisions, right? You've got New Jersey that has dropped and they need help badly. But they want to get into there and be contending for that conference. So right now they're not in a playoff spot. And they're saying, but it helps my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this changes a franchise to get a guy like that. And it is so important to think about because what could we get as an organization for a Quinn Hughes? I think you can get a lot for him, but what could you get from New Jersey who needs him now? Now I'm bringing up right now as I'm looking here, and that's why it flickered, is because I wanted to bring up they're over the cap right now. They're projected to be over cap, but so they're gonna have to move out money, right? The current cap space is 2.8 million, right? So you got to look at this lineup and think who are they. They're not going to move Meyer. They're not moving Jack Hughes. Okay. I don't think they're moving Bratt or Heischer. This is the problem. I want Heischer if we want to deal like this, but I don't think it is. So some people believe it's this, and I'm going to bring it up right here so you guys can see it. This is the one that my friends just messaged me tonight. Hamilton, Mercer, and a second for Hughes. Is it not enough? Is it exactly what they're going to offer? Because if you look at it, Mercer makes $4 million. They got to move money out, right? Mercer's 24 years old, center, right wing, shoots right. Okay. And Dougie Hamilton's 32 years old, right-handed shot defenseman, has a no movement clause, cannot be traded or sent to the minors without a player's approval. They're not trading Luke Hughes if they're getting Quinn. Nemec, a lot of people want him. 21, right-handed shot defenseman. I mean, let's look at daily face-off. Okay, we're gonna go to the New Jersey Devils. Let's just look at their lineup. Okay, so Mercer's a second line center for them right now. There's a second line center, and then you've got Dougie Hamilton. Actually, I can move it so it goes looks a little bit like this. Okay, so Dougie Hamilton is on their top line. Like, that's not so bad. Nemec is down to the third pairing. So you're looking here at a first line power play unit guy, and Dougie Hamilton's on the second power play unit. I mean, that's decent. Everyone's been saying to me, "Oh, I don't need a Sephora free samples, thanks." Something to consider, right? Something to just consider. I know that a lot of people have wanted much more than this. If we could get a Heischer out of the deal, of course. But what if you were New Jersey? You're going to get him in 2 years. Do you wait? I would just wait if I was them. Honestly, I would wait. But you could have 2 extra years with Quinn. Oh my goodness! I do not want to, as a Canucks fan, I do not want to lose Quinn Hughes. But of course the Devils have called. Of course the Devils have called. That just makes sense, right? If you're not calling as a New Jersey Devil, like every team in the league should be calling the Canucks and asking, okay, what's the price? What's the price for Quinn? What's he want contract-wise? And guys, what is, can we re-sign him? Every team in the league should be calling for that. So this isn't massive, like, oh my goodness, the New Jersey Devils have called to talk about trading Quinn. Like, what's Quinn gonna make? That's the other one, right? If we look at I don't know, like, what is he gonna get? I would think he would get at least 12 to 14 million a year. What team can afford that? So that has to be Dougie Hamilton and Mercer kind of idea, right? That's how you do it. And do the Canucks get better by doing that? Can they get a first instead of a second? And it's a late first, right? Well, actually, right now it's not, but it's got to be like, what could you get for him? Some people wanted Mercer and Nemec and a first or 2 firsts, one this year, one 2027. I mean, that might be what it takes. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. And I've been on team. He's staying. If he goes, you got to get the best return. These guys don't grow on trees. It took us, 35 years to find a defenseman like Quinn Hughes. They don't grow on trees. The McDavids, the McKinnons, the McCarrs, all that. It doesn't do that. So what do you guys think? Obviously, many of you already posted in the comments right now, but this is where we're at. This is where we're at. This is what's happening. They called. That doesn't mean he's getting traded, but it means that the process has been started. And maybe they already called like this summer. Maybe Alvin and Rutherford are just sitting there going, so what are you offering us? What are you offering us? It's okay to have those conversations. I think everyone wants, I would say 95% of this fan base wants this thing to just total rebuild and go there. I don't think this organization, especially the owner and especially Alvin Rutherford, were never hired to do a full total rebuild. Okay, just saying. I think Rutherford resigns before they go to a rebuild. But we'll see. We'll see. It's time. It's going to happen sooner and later. Some big things are happening. I think Sherwood's going to be gone. I think Kane's getting traded. And if Hughes goes, I mean, it changes the whole dynamic of the team, right? You let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for being here and being awesome fans. And this has been a rough year. This has been actually a rough 2 years. Really hard. And there's always something to talk about. But just a reminder, you can follow me everywhere. Listen, I'm everywhere. YouTube, X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky. I'm everywhere. If you're on those channels, please go and check me out. That would be great. But I don't want to lose a guy like Quinn Hughes. Look at this list, guys. Bobby Orr, Paul Coffey, Quinn Hughes. Are you kidding me? Most assists in the first 150 games played in NHL history. He's in the top 3. Wow. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you. Post in the comments. Believe in blue. Let's see what happens. There's never a dull moment in Vancouver. Thanks so much. Go Canucks, go.